up, bitches? Welcome to my new podcast. I miss being a radio host. Yeah, I used to be like a super famous radio host, and wow, let's just say that didn't end well. Let's just say they say that I'm difficult, but like it's always someone else's fault, and that is why even if I told you the name and you look it up, or like, you know, you look up my name, like it won't show up because like it doesn't exist anymore due to strings being pulled. Hey, don't fuck with me. Anyways, so we could go to like everyday topics that people want to talk about. Then like I give my opinion on, but like to be quite honest with you, this is the first episode, and like topics that have probably happened, you probably have heard them like from every other podcast, right? You probably heard them from every other podcast, and like you probably know everyone's opinion on them, right? And it's like I don't want to fucking repeat myself. I don't want to fucking repeat whatever fuck's been repeated. Also, yeah, I am doing this alone, bitch. I am doing this alone. Why? Because I can. Oh my god, last time I worked with someone, it didn't go well. It never goes well because they're so stupid and I can't handle that. Anyways, so like, let's talk about podcast topics. Hold up. Okay, well, actually, this is so frustrating. So, like, I had to travel to my hometown, gross. And, let me tell you about the pros and cons about my hometown. The pros are, there's a lot of ethnic food. I grew up around ethnic food, and there are, like, a lot of ethnic food around, like, where I was born and raised, because if you didn't know, I am literally like the ethnicity that's gold in the escort markets. Yeah, I'm an Arab, and obviously I grew up around other ethnicities and other ethnic food, and there's like so much ethnic food around around where I was raised. Where I live now, there's like no ethnic food anywhere, and even if there is like ethnic disguised food, it's like, again, disguised as ethnic food. The reality of it is like not proper authentic, and that really like saddens me. It really does, because like nothing beats authentic ethnic food. Like you can like y'all don't get it. Y'all just don't get it. But, so yeah, those are the pros, and the cons are, it smells, it's dry, it's fucking cold. It is freezing. You know how many times I had to take shopping trips just to fucking buy, like, warm clothes until I was satisfied? A lot. It really did suck. Anyways, don't even get me started on the fucking wall color. The wall color is fluoro fucking green. Not pastel green, not grass green, not forest green. Fucking fluoro. You know how bad that is for your mind? When everywhere is like fucking fluoro, your mind just goes fucking crazy. Alright? Just like have one wall that is fluoro in one fucking room, and that will be like A-O-fucking-K. But no, this fucking cunt, the fucking cunt that painted the wall, wanted it fluoro fucking green. Like a fucking maniac. It really goes to show you how much of a fucking idiot people are. And also like, oh my god. So I would have to take super hot fucking showers over there because it's just so fucking cold. Right, it is just so fucking cold. And then like I would have to moisturize straight after, because like not only is it freezing, but I'm dry as shit. My whole fucking face was like flaky. My whole body just felt dry. And then as I traveled upwards to where I live now, which is like 12 hours away. as I traveled upwards, the weather would get a little bit warmer and a little bit more moist, and I would be like less dry. And then as soon as I came home, I would take a fucking shower. It didn't have to be hot at all. Like, it didn't have to be hot at all. In fact, I actually like warm showers here. Not really hot. So I would take like a decent, nice, warm shower. I would come out of that shower like all moisturized without even moisturizing my body. And like less dry and like no flaking whatsoever. Like the flaking is just gone. And I'm like, holy fucking shit, how does that fucking happen? That's how fucking bad the weather is. But, you know, other than that, what are you gonna do? Unfortunately, I'm a lot of things, but I am not a weather controller, unfortunately. I wish I was. Cats. Yes. In the place I was raised in, cats. Just cats. There are 2 cats. One cat is a Russian blue, and she is such a princess, and I love her so much. And like she has such a small head, and I like to pet her and kiss her and like notice how tiny her fucking head is, because she is just so adorable. She's just the most adorable little fucking thing I've ever come across. Right? And she's like really chubby. She's like chubby, and and that just makes her extra adorable. And like everyone's like, oh my God, you're such a simp to her. And I'm like, yeah. Have you seen her? Like, you would simp for her too. Like, she's the most cutest fucking thing ever. And then there's this, and I'm like, she just purrs randomly. That is so fucking adorable. Like, I am like so in love with that. That is just so fucking adorable. And like, let's talk about the other cat. He's a black Bombay. I love him. He was like really cheap to buy as well. It was like $20. Cause like I think he was a result of like, you know, just random stray kitty assault. His mother was probably assaulted. Like, we don't know. But like, anyways. He's so fucking sweet. And like, he refuses to attack anyone. And he's just the sweetest fucking thing. And he's like big as well. He's like a big, lean cat. And I love him. And he eats so much. And like, he knows parkour, which is really fucking adorable. Unlike the other one, like, if she's in like a high place, she'll cry. And like, I don't even blame her, because same bitch. But like, what a baby. Anyways. Yeah, so like, this black Bombay cat, his name is Ruben. And I think that's really fitting for him, because he acts like a Reuben. He definitely has like Reuben vibes, and he's just really sweet. He purrs like really loudly, rarely, but really loudly, and he likes to sleep on people, and that is so adorable. He's the most adorable fucking thing in the entire planet. And yeah. I did mention in my other channel, remember, like, this is like a whole other channel. I dedicated the quote unquote main channel to gaming now. And, this channel is just like the podcast channel. So like, I guess they kicked me out and just wanted me to talk bullshit. That's cool. Anyways, so, I revealed on that channel that I am family members with Paula Abdul. Now, how we're family members is this. My dad's grandmother from his dad's side is sisters with Paula Abdul's grandmother. So technically we're like really close when it comes to family. And I would love to meet that side of the family. Right? I don't care if I meet Paula Abdul or not. I just want to meet that side of the family, because like the family that I do know now, because I have such like a big family. Like, I know a lot of my family members are from Beirut, Lebanon, and I know like they're all over like America, especially around the whole Michigan area, the Michigan area. But like, imagine Paula Abdul's side of the family. I'd love to meet them just like for the experience, because like the family that I do know, I hate them. I really do. They hate me. I hate them. So like, I want to like explore all my other family members who are like, yeah. And like, I understand Paula Abdul is like really extremely busy because she's technically royalty in Hollywood. And like, I find it funny. Every time I listen to her song, she actually has like a really high pitched voice and like really like, I don't know. Okay. But like when I sing, I have like a really low voice and I do have like so much ranges and everything. So technically we're like the exact opposite when it comes to singing voices, but like she's still got a lot of charisma. Like I know exactly why that bitch was famous, because like, I don't know if I should expect, you know what? I will expose it. Okay. So like the aunt that I know, this is going to be really embarrassing, but like, she's been trying to get into the music industry for years, and like, she has no talent, and that is like so embarrassing. She's just like a wannabe. She has no charisma. She's not like Paula Abdul. There's like nothing about her that's like interesting, and she thinks she can be famous from that. Oh, how embarrassing. And like, she never grew. She never grew as an artist. She never like learned new things. Cause like for me, I'm learning things every single day. Right? And I feel like that is enough to make it in this industry, right? Like, it's similar to Paula Abdul. Like, she has like so much fucking charisma, right? She's got talent and charisma, and you just have like such good vibes when you listen to her. Anyways, I would just love the experience of just meeting, her side of the family. I know that I have contact. Y'all probably don't believe me, but I have contact. My dad like knows family members who have met up with her family. So I would, so I do have contact, easy contact. All I gotta do is just go there and be like, hey, like, I am a family member of the Abdul Karims, and like you guys, and I'd love to meet you. Even if like Paula Abdul, I don't get to see Paula Abdul, it's still nice to like meet new family. Just to have like a feel of what they're about, because again, the family that I know, I don't like them. They don't like me. They're jealous because they're ugly and I'm not. And like, can you imagine like anyone from Paula Abdul's side of the family being jealous because like they're ugly and I'm not? Bitch, I bet you they're not ugly. I don't know what they look like, but I know for a fact that they're probably not ugly, and they probably have higher self-esteem than whatever the fuck my family has. So like, hot people meet up with hot people. That's basically it. Duh. That's a good experience. Yeah, have you, how do I say this? So for like a short period of time while I was like up there, I was single. Yeah, my choice. And, I was just single. Like, I just wanted like a little break. And I was watching K-drama. And the thing about K-drama is I watch it for like the really bad entertainment value of it, especially the romance ones. And like, I would watch them. Like, I would watch him as a newly single person, and I would just like cry. It's like so different. K-drama is so different when you're single. Like, I could see the appeal now. Like, rather than just me memeing on everything, because I do meme on everything, right? Everything that, I see as entertainment value, I just meme on them. I just laugh at everyone. I just go, oh my God, that is so fucking stupid. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, just all that type of bullshit. And that's my entertainment. I like making fun of things, even if it's like not meant to be made fun of. But like K-drama, it's like really hard to make fun of K-drama when like you're single. I don't know why. It's just really fucking stupid. But, whatever. Movies I saw while I was with my dad. I watched this movie called Cellular on Netflix, and it was such a vibe. Like, I just liked it. I just liked the vibe of that movie. I don't even know why. I just loved it. I just loved how, like, I was so engaged. Like, there was, like, barely anything happening, but I was, like, so engaged in it. You know what I mean? It's just one of those movies where not much has to happen, but you're still going to be so engaged in it because the whole premise is actually, like, really fucking cool. And, yeah, I loved it. I just loved it. And then there was this movie called Don't Say a Word, was it? Let's see. Oh my god. Yeah, Don't Say a Word. Yeah, I looked that up while I was like doing that. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. Okay. Yeah, it was called Don't Say a Word. Brittany Murphy. Love her. I've always loved her. She's the most gorgeous woman I've ever like met. And it's so sad what happened. Anyway, that movie was pretty fucking interesting. Like everything about it was just like really cool. I liked it. I liked that movie. So I definitely recommend that. And Midsummer. Oh my god, don't even. So I watched Midsummer finally. I watched Midsummer, and I'm gonna be real. Yeah, it was easy for people to be brainwashed by their friend like that. And I get why, like, a lot of the people were idiots. And they were like, oh, my God, you know what? I'm going to stay here for the experience. I get that. But, like, if you're going to call the ending, like, a good ending, honey, natural selection is coming for your fucking ass. Like, holy shit. You weren't even in that situation and you were brainwashed by it? Honey, that is so embarrassing. That is just so embarrassing. Because, listen, I like to laugh at things, and I laughed pretty much the entire time. I was like, oh my God, like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Right? Like, it just, everything happening was just, like, such a comedy for me. And even I was like, there was also, like, this thing in the back of my mind where I was just so disgusted with everything I saw. And, like, it's just... It's just like cause it's normal. And then like watching the ending, I was like, holy shit, that's fucked up. Even I'm like I like to make jokes all the time like that, but like even I was like, holy shit, the ending was pretty fucked up. But I loved it. I thought it was really funny. I thought the ending was so funny. I was watching it with my dad, and he was like, oh my God, what the fuck is this shit? I'm scarred for life. And I was like, that was actually pretty funny. But yeah, I didn't get why people thought it was like boring or like whatever. Like if you're actually engaged in the story, it's actually pretty fucking interesting. It's actually pretty decent. So like I was not bored once. Like I thought I was going to be bored, but I was not bored at all. It was quite weird. But what I found really funny was like people were like, oh my God, like that guy was such a jerk, and I'm so glad she found a happy ending. And I'm like, okay, yeah, he was a jerk, but he was also drugged. Dude, they were all drugged, and so was he, right? Technically, he was assaulted. Under the influence, and you're out here fucking talking shit. And then, like, right after it, he got burnt alive. Still probably drugged up, not knowing what the fuck was going on. I mean, that okay. But, okay, God. But, And she's just smiling at the end. That is so funny. That was funny. That was just so funny. Like, the whole premise was hilarious. But you're out here justifying why she was smiling. Dude. Like, the whole situation was fucked up. How are you going to call that a good ending? Like, oh my God. I watched another movie, a new movie that came out. It was called Everything Everywhere All at Once. And I watched it with my dad again. We just wanted to watch a movie. We just wanted to watch a movie together at the cinema. And oh my Christ. I had to hide my tears because, again, I was sitting next to my dad. There's no way I'm like showing off that side, right? There's no way I was showing off that side of me. But yeah, at the end, like towards the end, it was actually pretty like deep and very, very meaningful. And I liked watching it. But it was also like really goofy. It was like really goofy and really like all over the place. And that's like my type of thing. I feel like if someone were to talk about me, they would definitely like say, well, it's like watching Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that's how weird the bitch is, but also like meaningful undertones and all that. And I like that. I like that. I like the movie. It was really good. Like, definitely 100% recommend that movie. Speaking of movies, oh my God, I cannot wait for Barbie the live action. Listen, everyone knows that I'm a big Bratz fan. But I'm also like a big like Bodine and like Tweebles fan as well. And I'm also a big fan of Barbie. I love Barbie. Like, my favorite movie from Barbie was like was it Barbie and the Nutcracker. That one was my favorite. I don't know why, but yeah, that was definitely my favorite one. And as a ballerina at the time when I was like 4, 5, yeah, it was like a big thing for me to watch stuff like that. Anyways, so like Barbie the movie, the live action. Bratz live action did not live up to anything. Like, I fucking hated it. I refuse Bratz live action. There was nothing appealing to it. The story is just not that fucking interesting. They fucked it up. Somehow, they fucked up the fucking movie. They somehow fucked up the story. They made it such a generic story. The only thing iconic about that movie was, again, the antagonist. What was her fucking name? Her name was like Sheridan or some shit. I don't think that was it. Was it? Hold up. Let me look up her damn name. It was just annoying. It was just annoying how, it was just, everything about it annoyed me, especially like everything about it. It was just so fucking annoying. Everything about it, especially like Yasmin's fucking character, like really her home life. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. No. Just no. Fuck you. No. That fucked up. I'm gonna be real. She was Meredith. Oh my God. I liked her character. I fucking liked Meredith's character. I loved her. I just loved her. Her songs were iconic. I still listen to them. You don't see me like listening to any Bratz live action songs, but Meredith's daily fucking basis. I'm looking at her performances and I fucking love them. I fucking love how they did that. But like, yeah, there was just what they did to Yasmin. They did Yasmin like it was so stupid. It was just so stupid. Like Sasha's character, I get it. I get it. And then like Chloe's character, to be quite honest with you, it was pretty obvious that Chloe had like a brother even. Chloe had, apparently that she has like a sister and a whole ass mom, right? She has like parents. She has parents, and I guess they, you know, they wanted. So like, it was kind of weird to see them be like, oh my God, like, oh my God, she's a single parent. When the reality of it is like, no, she actually does have parents. Like that's canon, but you know, that's fine if they didn't want to, if they wanted to make her like a single mom. Like I totally get that. The thing about Yasmin, why is there a mariachi fucking band in a fucking house? Yeah, that's normal. And the song La Cucaracha, why are they singing that in celebration? There's like literally other songs you literally could be singing in celebration. Living La Vida Loca, like come on now. Can you imagine? Oh my God, imagine her like celebrating. She's like celebrating, she's happy, and like she's just singing Living La Vida Loca. Like yes. Now that would be iconic. Oh my God. Or the Les Ketchup song, that one in celebration. You know what? Even the Macarena, even though that song's about cheating, like, she could be like dancing to it, and like that would be like so cool. But you know, okay, go ahead, be stupid. You know what I mean? Ugh. Like literally any Spanish song would have been, or like any song from like any Spanish background, right? From any Spanish, she could be singing Shakira, or like literally Jennifer Lopez. Like come on now. Like any Spanish singer, anything Spanish, like literally. But no, obviously that would be too like smart. That'd be too smart. So they like decided La Cucaracha with the mariachi fucking band in a fucking house, because apparently all Spanish houses are exactly like that. Don't even get me started on some of the castings. Like, Dylan is ethnic, honey. He's ethnic. Why am I seeing some guy who resembles a Caucasian? Huh? Why? He's black. The guy's black. And he's a silly, goofy ass playboy. That's Dylan. That pissed me off so much. I was like, why are they making Dylan like deaf? Why is he not black? Why are they making him deaf? Why isn't he goofy? I actually didn't mind like Cameron's character, but I really do wish he was more of like a surfer dude type, and like more like chill and more like cool, and just, you know, the reason why I fell in love with him at like 6 years old. Oh my God. But like, yeah, the live action was just really fucking shit. Right, that's the whole point. The whole point was live action was really shit. Not many iconic scenes other than Meredith. I'm gonna be real. Like they try to eat and leave no crumbs, as the cool kids would say, but they basically just threw shit on the floor. Yep, that was all. But like whatever, right? Oh my God, and the little annoying brother. That why? Jade's parent, okay, Jade seems a little bit more. I didn't mind Jade's like story arc. I did not mind Jade's story arc. I'm gonna be real. Because I totally get it. I totally fucking get it. Like I related to that so much. I still relate to that. I still relate to a story arc, and I'm an Arab, so I totally fucking get it. Yeah, but like I cannot wait. It's just that, okay, the Bratz live action did not live up. But there's a big but. the Barbie, the Barbie live action looks so good. Like, I've only seen pictures of Margot Robbie and like Ryan Gosling. Slayers! I loved them both. I fucking love the way that they look. I fell in love with Ryan Gosling after seeing that. And I'm like, okay, well, shit, that's my type, huh? It looks so fucking hot. Oh my god, I hated that. But it looks so good. The whole story is like looked so interesting as well. I cannot wait. Like, I am just getting myself ready for this fucking movie. I'm getting myself ready. I'm like learning how to do eyeliner stuff, and like I'm learning how to do makeup, and I know I'm gonna look so hot when I see this movie, and hopefully I'll be able to like go with friends and shit, and like we can both dress hot, and we can both look good, and like Barbie like bimbo Barbie like. Oh my god, we're gonna look so hot at the fucking theater. It's gonna look so cool, and I love it. Oh god. Oh yeah, since we're still on the movie subject, pretty fucking weird, let's like compare two movies. I'm gonna like compare two movies, but like one did it wrong and one did it right. Okay, so y'all, okay, yeah, 365 days, by the way. Like this day, apparently. Oh, what was it called? That was what it was called. I watched it. I hated it. It was just porn and porns of other types and music videos and shit. And it was just like a whole big porn music video. And I was like, oh my god. And the story didn't make any fucking sense. And they refused to like continue the fucking story. I hated it. I hated it so fucking much. It was just so fucking stupid. Anyway, so we're on the subject of 365 days, right? Let me tell y'all a movie that did, like, that followed that 365 days followed the formula of, but failed. Let's be real. Okay. The movie is called Kath and Kim Dorella. Yes, 100%. Such a good ass fucking movie. It is such a good ass movie. Okay. Here's how I'm gonna compare the two. Like, I feel like they're like really comparable, but like Kath and Kim Dorella, they did it right, and like 365, they did it wrong. Right? Okay. So in both Kath and Kim Dorella, they both had hot people. Right? It's based in Italy. It's based like there are rich people, there are rich, powerful people in both those movies that can get whatever the hell they want. The rich, powerful people fall in love with the main characters. Hot. Okay. There's like nudity. There's like somewhat cheating. Like, you know, intended cheating, but like not really. Let's be real, because we know in 365 days that like they said that he cheated on her, but the reality of it was apparently he was drugged, and like they just got some random girl to fuck him or something, and they took a photo of it, which, wow, fucked up, to be quite honest, but you know, whatever, right? Anyway, so like hot people, rich people. There's like a party scene, but like the main characters own it. And like like Lara tries, but let's be real, like she failed. I'm pretty sure there are weapons. I don't know, but there's like nice scenery, nice Italy scenery, government corruption, all that shit. Pretty, like there's like designer stuff. Like you see some like designer shit in both those movies. Shopping sprees, I'm pretty sure. And yeah. But the difference is I actually liked Kath and Kim Dorella. It was like really good. So I highly recommend watching it. 365, avoid it. But unfortunately, the second movie of 365 is way worse than the first one, because at least the first one had like a story. It had like a story that I could engage in. Like, even I envied a bit of the story. Like, I was like, okay, I get why this has fans. I hate it, but I get why it has fans. You know what I mean? Yeah. So do with that information as you will. What else type of topics did I want to talk about? Oh yeah. Why older men are better than men my age. It's just that men my age, listen, I like having connections with men my age because like we totally get it. We're in similar life, what's it called? We're in similar stepping stones in life, right? And we totally get it, and we totally know all the lingo and know all the stuff. So it's really nice to connect with someone my own age. But at the same time, older men are better because they're not all over the place. They know exactly what they want. They won't waste any fucking time, and they're not scared. But guys my age, they're all over the fucking place. They're scared as shit. Mind you, they're scared as shit. And one word could set them off because they're scared as shit. They don't know what they want. And unfortunately, I get hurt more with guys around my age than I do with guys that are way older than me. Because guys way older than me, we both know what the fuck we want. We both want to say what we want to fucking say. And when we both say what we want to fucking say, it's it's heard, right? It's heard and taken into consideration. And it's understood as well. And in fact, they're oh, you felt that way too? How? I felt that way too. You think I'm afraid to admit that? No, right? And not only that, it's just they're way more patient, and it's they feel grateful that there's a female younger than them just talking to them. They feel it seems that way, whereas I feel I am taken for granted with a guy my age. It's just one thing after another when it comes to guys my age, whereas guys that are way older, they're more appreciative, and that's nice, and they're not all over the place. That's nice. It's just nice, right? Anyways, we're done talking about that. This is we're just gonna put lube in. We're gonna lube you up before we shove something up your fucking ass when it comes to these podcasts. And the next time I do one, we'll talk about more current subjects as well as my opinions. But anyways, speaking of current subjects, I recently turned 24. Now, the weird thing about being 24, hold up, let me just drink. The weird thing about being 24 is when my parents were 2 years older than me, than me right now, they had children. You know how fucking weird it is for me to think about having children at 2 years later? That is scary. And my God, shut up, fucking cunts. Anyways, so that is fucking scary to think about having children now at my age. Because it's just hard to imagine. And having kids at the age that my parents had kids, it fucked me up. Why? I'm just so afraid, and I'm just not ready to have kids. And I remember having this existential crisis about the whole thing, because when I was a kid, when I was 6 years old, I was if I don't get married by 25, my life will be over, right? And to be quite honest with you, little 6-year-old me, fuck you. If I get married by next year, that's scary. That's fucking scary. Ain't no one like me enough for that, but okay. Ew, no. I'm not ready for that. I'm not mentally prepared for that. I'm not, fuck you. No, I still like that I have choices, right? Because, when you do get married and when you do have kids, that's a lot of straining. That's a lot of, strain on, everyone involved. That's a lot of strain on me, because then I have to consider my kids' lives. And, you know, I have to consider my children's lives, and I have to consider, like, you know, financial shit. And, like, to be quite honest with you, like, that's just, not doing it. You know, this ain't no Mystic Messenger type thing where Jimin Han can, like, just bow down and be like, marry me, bitch, after, like, 11 days of knowing my fucking existence. That's just weird. That, like, personally, I think that's weird. That would scare me. I would act like a guy in their 20s. I would act like a guy in their 20s about it. Like, oh, shit. You know? Oh, God. And why is it? Okay, you know what? I have a question. Why is it guys in their 20s, they're so scared of the L word? Like, they even have this thing called the L bomb. Like, honey, I'm not going to destroy you. God, stop. Just stop. Why are you guys so scared of saying love? Why? That is so stupid. Right? Guys, older men, they're just not afraid to fucking say it. They're like, oh, I think I'm falling in love with you. Or, oh, you know, I actually love you. Right? They're just not afraid to fucking say it. Men in their mid-30s and later on, they're just not afraid to fucking say the L word. They're not. Whereas, like, men in their, like, 20s, they're like, love? What? Like, it could be, like, unrelated to anything. Oh, I love pie. Love? Oh, my God. Like, shut up. My God. Why I like bluntness. I really do. I really like people that are just, you know, because, like, older men especially, they will tell you what they want, right? Oh, I'm not looking for a relationship, but, like, we can definitely, like, you know, fool around for a bit if that's what you want, right? Men in their 20s, they don't know what they want. They're like, I don't know if I want to be in a relationship, or I don't know if I want to fool around with this person, but we'll see. It's like, shut up. My God, you're so rude. So rude. Yeah, wasting both our fucking times, you piece of shit. Whereas, like, older men, they're just like, I actually want a relationship with you in some way, shape, or form. You know, because I actually like you. Right? Love you, actually. And you're just like, wow. Very, very blunt. And they're just less scared. They're less scared of me. I don't know why older men seem to be less scared of me compared to guys my age. It's really embarrassing on their part, let's be real. But yeah, but guys older, like, are just less scared of me. And it's really cool. They're just like, oh my God, you're blunt too? I love that. I love that you're blunt like me. That's so nice. We're on the same wavelength. That is so cool. Anyways, again, being 24, I have this existential crisis about it. I don't know why. I just don't know why. But, you know, hopefully, you know, slowly I'm working towards my dreams. The dreams that I had for decades. 2 whole decades, to be quite honest. And, like, I'm working towards them now, and that is life-changing, really. It's really life-changing. And I know that if I actually, you know what, if let's say me from a decade ago, if she saw me now, she'd be like, what the fuck? We're not famous? What? We're not famous in the way I wanted to be famous? What the fuck, bitch? And, like, to be quite honest, you little shit, shut the fuck up. Right? Shut the fuck up. You got more shit to deal with, you little shit. Yeah. Turns out you didn't really have the equipment until you got older and, like, force yourself to have the equipment. You know, everything has to be in my hands when it comes to these things, because it always has been, and unfortunately always will be, right? I'm alone in this journey, and that's fine. I'm fine with that, right? too many like fake promises from people as well. And it's just so disheartening, right? But the most fucked up thing about success is that a lot of the times you see success stories, they either had the funds or they had the family for it. And like they had like family support. Some people don't have that. I sure as fuck don't. I don't have that. And it's it's much harder for me to succeed. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Because I'm a strong, independent woman who doesn't need anyone. Never had anyone. And I might never will have anyone. And, you know, when it's been like that for decades, I'm okay with that. I've accepted it. That's fine. You know, I would always make myself be heard as a child and what I want and what I wanted out of something, what I wanted out of, you know, just something, right? And just I realized people can't handle that. People can't handle, you know, people just can't handle that type of thing. And it's matured me it's matured me in a way where like I don't need anyone or anyone's help. You know, I'll just do it myself, because at least when I do it myself, there is no expectation. Everything is put on me, right? The blame is put on me, right? So, I didn't do this. Damn, my fault. You know, I don't have to like point at fingers at anyone and be like, well, I told you what I wanted out of this and you still didn't give a shit. You still didn't do it. And you know what? I find that way less stressful. Yeah, I do. I find it way less stressful. Because I'm capable. I'm more capable than a lot of people. And I'm proud of myself for that. I'm talented and capable. Whatever. Anyway, so you got to learn more about me and everything else that happened in my life in this podcast. And yeah. That is it for this podcast. Stay tuned for the next. Cannot wait. To see where this takes me. I've always wanted to like do this type of thing because I feel like I'm just so interesting. Yeah, unlike my ex. My ex is like, oh my God, she's not interesting enough for this. And I'm like, right, because you are, hunty, you boring ass hoe. Anyways, you're like literally like the embodiment of me, bitch. You're literally the embodiment of me. You stole my characteristics. You stole my fucking style. And you really fucking thought I wouldn't notice? You're embarrassing. A lot of guys steal my style. And you know what? And then they have like some shit to say about me. And I'm like, really? You fucking Walmart version of my Chanel ass shit. Okay, dude. Anyways, like... You think I won't notice. You think I won't notice. You're so embarrassing. You're doing like the worst thing ever. But okay, yeah, I'm not interesting, says the guy trying to fucking copy me. Why do you guys try and copy me and then talk shit about me? You guys are embarrassing. Anyways, oh yeah. Speaking of brands, I mentioned brands and I realized, oh my God, TK Maxx. I'm obsessed with TK Maxx. Last time I went to TK Maxx, I bought $185 worth of bags, which is 4 bags, which is actually really good, really good. And like they were Juicy Couture. Oh my God, we don't have Juicy Couture like anywhere except for TK Maxx. And I bought like Juicy Couture underwear and like 4 bags, 4 Juicy Couture bags. One was like a big duffel bag, and it was like black, and the design of it was like so subtle, but like so fucking cute, and I loved it. And then there was like another bag. It was like a backpack. Like it was raspberry colored. It was like the color of it. I was obsessed. Oh my God. And then I bought like just a normal black bag, but like it was cute, Juicy Couture bag. I loved it. I just loved it because it's Juicy Couture, but like it's normal and black and had like a little bit of gold accents to it because of the like chain, but I loved it anyways because like it's cute. And then I bought like a pink one, like a light pink one. I fell in love with it. I bought a light pink one. I fell in love with it. It was like smaller, but it was so cute. I loved it. I could not take my eyes off of it. Anyways, so yeah, I'm like having this really big TK Maxx obsession. And unfortunately, like even though I just came back from my hometown, I have to go back to my hometown again because unfortunately my dad, he bought a puppy. And he realized, oh, I'm an incompetent piece of shit. Wow, you just realized that after 50 years? Embarrassing. Anyways, so he's like, I'm an incompetent piece of fucking shit. I need you to come down and look after it for me. It's a Jack Russell, and I want to name it Glen Coco for reasons like when I give it 4 chicken nuggets, I go, 4 for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco. And, you know, it'll be like really iconic. And yeah, it's just like a little puppy. It's a boy as well. So cute. It's the sweetest thing. And like, it's just snuggles with my dad. It snuggles with my dad. And I'm like, oh my God, puppy, get better taste in men. Like, you really fucking need it. Anyways. Any fucking ways. So, cannot wait for that. But yeah, oh, yeah, channel update. I am on the process of making 4 more channels. This is one of them. And I got copyright striked on my gaming channel. So, like, soon I will make a Patreon where I, you know, put up the videos that I had to delete, as well as, like, future videos where, like, I feel they might be deleted if I post them on the YouTube channel. And, you know, I'm not going to win that situation. I have family in the juridical system, and, like, they're going to tell me, dude, you're not going to win this case. Like, stop. Right. And, you know, I'm aware of that. I totally get it. Right. It's not like a Telltale game or anything, which I kind of do plan on playing because, like, they look fun. They look so fun. Anyway, so again, like, I'm making a Patreon for games I feel for my gaming channel, as well as I will be making it 18 plus because I do plan on, like, making I do plan on playing, like, porn games as well, like 18 plus games, because I feel like they are so fucking ridiculous and so good to react to while playing them. And plus, because they're bootleg, like, they, you know, but, you know, I've always, like, wanted to do that. I've always wanted to play, like, porn games and, like, you know, have a laugh with them because they're just so fucking ridiculous. And I just love that. I love that. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for my Patreon. Stay tuned for I do have a main channel now. It's just called Annalise. I'll probably, like, link it. I have an ASMR channel. That's fun. I did post a few ASMRs. I'm in the process of posting an ASMRs as well. I do plan on, like, posting every 2 weeks. That's fun. And I post every week on my gaming channel. Here, I do feel like I should post every month because I feel like I don't really have that much to talk about. But who knows? I feel like I'm just so talented at everything that it's fucked up how not Facebook. It's fucked up how YouTube is like, oh, like, we're only going to show channels with one niches. And, like, I could definitely tell that's exactly what they were doing, because when I was, like, doing, like, almost everything on one channel, like, it just refused to, like, show anything. Right? It's like I wasn't getting much views, and, you know, that could be because of the amount of swearing I do and everything, but, like, I swear a lot on my ASMR channel, and I got like a lot of views and like while I was like barely posting. So that was like really weird. But yeah, so I'm taking this business venture because I'm a businesswoman, Abby, and I'm a one-woman show type deal. I'm a stage mom for myself, is what you guys call it. Yeah, so it's gonna be really fun. I cannot wait to see how that goes. So no, I'm not pretending to not be like 50 channels. Okay, yes, I am 50 channels at once, because I want to. I feel like I'm that talented. I feel like I'm that fucking talented to do that. You know, not many people have as much talent as me. The main channel will have like music or like anything creative. Anything creative will go on that channel, especially music. I do, because I've always wanted to be a singer, and now I have like the platform for that. I have like the equipment to even make it possible, you know? And yeah, it's going to be really shitty. Like I'm new to the music making game, and I'm like still learning. I'm still like processing how the setups for beats and music is, right? Because I'm more of a lyricist and like a singer. I'm more of a singer. I'm more powerful when it comes to my voice, right? Rather than like writing and, you know, producing and composing and all that stuff. But I still think I do a really good job. You know, I made one song and that was like really exciting for me. Yeah, it was like a really silly song called Hot Bitch Miss, which stream it. Technically Mariah Carey at this point, and like it barely got any views. And like that is like so sad how a song, like one of my songs just barely gets any views, even though like I put so much heart and effort into it. Like it's just really sad. But you know what? That's just showbiz, baby. That's showbiz, kid. And you know what? That's fine. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this podcast. And I hope you have a good day, night, or whatever. I cannot wait to see where this leads me to. This type of thing has always been my dream since I was a little kid. And I would love to make that come true. Anyways, so I hope you have a good day, night, or whatever, and bye, babies. Mwah.